Everything is real, yes. Hang on, you're very, very much up in the ceiling. Come down to me. Hi. Hello. Oh, sorry. Hello, guys. Beautiful to see you all here. Hello. Happy Saturday. How are you? So, guys, we have tweaked and we've fixed and we've done all different sort of things. And now you can spend your bubbles on something of your choice. Check it out. Bempus is home today and he is our studio man for today. So today we'll actually have live setups. Yes, and live options and all these beautiful things. Channel points, yes! Oh, does it actually say in Swedish? Bempus, honey. The what you talk about, Nali, is something that Twitch suggested to us, and apparently they suggested it in Swedish and then also put it up in Swedish. So we need to we need to address that. Hi Paga, hi Tara, hi Luna, how gnarly. Beautiful seeing you. And play with the bubbles. Yeah. I just gotta check. So that thing that you said, Nali, is to promote someone. So to want to encourage me to bring a personality up, you know, someone on Twitch or someone that people can check out or someone here. Maybe, you know, we want to give a little extra love to Bempus, and so then we can use that for me to then talk about the person. But they suggested it to us in Swedish, and since the entire platform is in Swedish for us, we thought that it might get translated, but apparently not so. Yeah. So the 500 bubble you were asking, Paga, it is. Oh yeah, it's oh, it was that one. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna change the name. Can you do that, honey? Can you change the name so it says in English instead? Yeah. And so we got some custom ones as well. It's beautiful, right? How are you all been? Long time no see. I'm just gonna pull up so I can see the queue. How you been, guys? How are you? It's so beautiful seeing you here. So for you who have not joined for a little while, we now work with figurine. And it's so beautiful. So one of the on the perks that you can buy or use the channel points on is to have a figurine bowl. Oh, say it in Swedish, really? I wonder why I can't see what you... Huh. No. It said that... Does anyone know how channel points works? Because it said that I was supposed to... Sorry, I was supposed to be able to see what you've bought even after you did so. Does anyone know how that works? Because I can't see it. Can't see it on here. I wonder. You can moderate the panel, right? So, honey, can you see it? Because it said that it was going to show up as a notification, I think. These people know. Yeah. Okay. Dashboard redemptions. Honey, can you pull it up for me? If I... Betty Mirror, could you see if you can find it where I can see it? So let's see. I'm gonna check in chat. In the meanwhile, what you bought. It's so beautiful seeing you all come together again. It's wonderful. So Luna, we will start the reading very shortly. I just want to see these bubble points first. one sentence encouragement to Paga. Okay. Okay, Paga. What comes to me is you walk your path and don't let anyone say otherwise. It's the one sentence encouragement today for you. And Tara, whatever comes to mind. So I'm gonna actually say whatever comes to mind in Swedish, okay? Oh, how to translate that. Vad som än kommer till dig, or vad du än kan tänka på. Vad du än kan tänka på. Mm. It's whatever comes to mind that Tara wanted to hear in Swedish. I hope you're here still, Tara. Luna, welcome back, my friend. Thank you. You got bubbles. So much here. You say it again. Vad du än kommer att tänka på. Lead cue, yeah, it's joy backwards, right? So it's exclamation point joy to join cue, and exclamation mark joy backwards to leave, right? It is beautiful, yeah, with different languages. It is. So let's see, Luna. Let's start off with your reading and let's see if it still works. Huh? Shall we see? Oop. No, sorry, it doesn't work. Honey, you did something. Hang on. Let's try it now. I'm sorry, Lena. We tweaked it some, so yeah, now it works. Okay. Your finger is healing amazing. Laura, I'm so happy to hear it. We worked the healing that you got on Monday. No, sorry, not Monday. On Thursday. We worked a lot on. Oh, I'm just gonna say this. Sorry, Lena. I'm gonna do your reading just now. But in a short little while, Tara, I need to tell you this. Yes, I wanted to tell you a couple of things. So it was so interesting. You know, we did a beautiful healing for you, Tara, on Thursday morning, and they led me to the hand, and then I stayed there for 20 minutes, I think. And I didn't connect it to, I didn't even think about you having hurt your finger. You know, it just came to me. So it was so beautiful. Oh, thank you for the raid. Carly, hi. How are you? How was your stream? Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome to our little corner. How are you doing? My name is Sarah. I am an intuitive healer and energy worker and also energy coach. Welcome, and counselor. Welcome to our little stream. We've just started. And I am talking about how I was to provide a healing for Tara here in chat on Thursday, and I stood by. Welcome, Andrea. Welcome to the little corner. I hope you enjoy your stay. So I was there for 20 minutes by the hand, and I didn't register that, of course, it was because you hurt your finger. And then when I wondered, why can't I move my hand, you know, because I wanted to continue the healing, but they strictly wanted me to stay there. And then I got it. And then it just, all right. So it's beautiful to hear that it's healing, Tara. And also about your color meditation that you were asking me about. If you're still here, my friend. Hi, Pete. Hi, my friend. I'll let you follow. What's that? Yeah, the meditation. What I was thinking, you don't have to do meditation per se. If you go into what we worked with on bubblegums and just find your place back in the home in your woods, like we spoke about, then just breathe. And when you're there, you can just ask the question for yourself and just trust what comes to mind. Also, remember your intuition is also your gut feel. So just trust your thoughts, your feeling in the situation. Okay? Hi, Curly. Welcome to the little corner of us. Yellow, yeah. Hi, Emma. Yellow is beautiful. Yes, I would say so, because the red and the blue is very activating, and I would say yellow and green could calm him down. But I'm gonna do your reading, Luna. Sorry, it was just a little thing I wanted to have said to you, Tara. Afternoon. So, Luna, are you still here, my friend? Because I can see you in chat. Are you ready for your reading? Would you like a general reading, a general healing, a specific healing, or also a focused healing, or a specific reading? What would you like today? Nothing slow you. What would you like, my friend? Because I feel I would want to give you a bubble today, Luna. And just because I feel you, because you're opening up towards yourself. Bacon in the oven, yeah. It's okay, my friend. Oh, Bud! By the way, hi! Beautiful seeing you! Yeah, we love Luna. Family's all here, yeah. Isn't it wonderful? It really feels like bringing family home. But for you today, Luna, I would like to open up the frequency and to send out this beam. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the beam out as well a little bit later on and send it out to just, I feel, because I see your auras and your different bodies. They're very active, and they're trying to find this space in how to work with you and in themselves. So what I want to do is I want to start from the roots and in our frequency, and to simply bring that piece up, to just have them relax and not to have this, because you're straining a bit in all of your different bodies right now. And I would just like to bring that beautiful light of healing ring all the way up today, if you would let me. The beam is coming on, don't worry. I'm just gonna say what happened. Guys, I think it's raining. It sounded like someone was shaking the walls. I think it's the rain. Carly, thank you so much for gifting 2 subs. Congratulations, as a fellow Twitch streamer says, to Samaria and to Ruby3. Welcome, guys, to a little corner. Just hang on, my fiance is asking for a code. I can't do that right now, honey, so we'll do it after stream, I think. Okay. If it's okay. So, Luna, would that be okay for you? So I'm just gonna open up the frequency. I'm gonna do so with water today. And I'm just gonna open the frequency and just send this beautiful healing light. Okay. And that may work. It's up and down, and today is like, yeah, I feel it, because I see all your auras. They are all your different energy bodies. They're very activated, and they're searching for their purpose, because you've opened up your heart to yourself. And so they want to know, oh, in this new energetic flow, where do I fit in and what do I do? You know, in a sense. So I want to just bring that calm space of, sorry, of then just changing the icons. That's what's going on. And just bring it up. Okay, I'm gonna do some water. And then with fire and smoke, as is me. It's almost feeling that emptiness was creeping back. So I want to bring this to you. An open channel between us. Just let you come in. Hi, Luna. And I light this candle. And with the smoke, I'm just gonna send the beautiful colors off to you. Where's your fragrance? Hi, my friend. I feel you're a little bit scared today. A little, like you say, this blank feeling. It feels like it is you waiting for something bad to, in a sense. And also for something good to happen, but you're not quite sure what direction to put your trust in. And I know we spoke about it, but it really feels very, very, very prompt today in the sense that it's almost like you said, empty. It feels you're just waiting for something to happen. And it feels like you feel so much happening inside of you, but you're waiting for something around you to shift or to decide to make the decision. Feels like, I know that we spoke about this, Luna, and I won't go into it too much, but it feels like you have made a decision in you, in a sense. Not that you know exactly what to do, but you made a decision to listen to yourself in a different way from what you did before, and now you're waiting on to see how that dare reflect back onto the people around, and then also reflecting back to you, because we are mirrors of one another, right? So I'm gonna bring this up to you. All the colors, just breathe. I'm gonna start by your feet. Flow. You may maybe sense it as a whirlwind. Let it breathe. Just a tingling sensation of something. Know how you experience energy. Just moving up, letting more colors follow suit. Yes, around the leg, up your torso. Oh, gonna stop here by your sides a little bit. I'm just gonna help you activate. You have a little orb of your own healing energy. Left hip. So interesting with left and right, because they're showing me the right hip, but they say it's the left. But you have your own little healing orb here. So I just want to help activate it. See if we can. We have it. Embrace your tummy. Warm. And we move up towards your throat, because I feel this little bit stuck here, but it feels on your more on the back side, some more on your spine, but centered here, but on your spine where you have the chakra. But I feel you're used to having difficulty here, but and like we spoke before that you usually push it backwards. This is not that anymore, because I feel you can breathe here, but you still have that sensation of something in your back around this area. I'm just gonna help you with okay, we have a little bit of a nerve wants to come into place. Very gently, we're just gonna there it is. Okay, beautiful. And here comes the bleeding. It means that it resonates. It's beautiful, my friend. So just let us stitch that right up. A little energetic plaster. And your energy, let it be just loose. Now I feel it easier to breathe. Still feel tension because of your auras being this today. So I'm gonna, like I said, that's why with the healing. But I wanted to move into the body also because I found these tensions along the way. So we're just gonna move up to the head now and provide it with some warmth because you're very cool. Very cool. By your sheets. Let's bring that energy. I know you still feel this, but it feels easier to. Now I'm gonna go out into your auras and meet this. Your mix muted? Is it? Can you hear me? Is it okay? It should be fine. Oh, right. It's okay. It's okay, Bugger. Let this energy come up. Now to know your bodies. Just relax them calm down. That's one. That's two. There you have the mental. Okay. Okay, here we have a cord that has broken a bit or been cut off. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm simply gonna mend it back together. So I'm taking this end, holding it out. Here we have the old expectations, Luna. On one end, I ask my guide to hold. I have the other end. Ooh. And there. Now we're simply pulling them together very gently. picking it up, sew them back together. Now here comes a little bit of a fear, Luna. It's because you're letting yourself see have clear passage to your thoughts now. So with that there comes a lot of the hidden emotions, yours. Just breathe in this. Just breathe. And now we're gonna pick all this up, all the things that are so scary. Just gonna pull it into the big cluster. It hides in your back by your spine. Come out. Okay. Let's give it the appreciation that it deserves. Give it a little bubble. And have your energy meet it. You have it. And we're slowly gonna let it come together. Come back to you. Become part of your net. Oh. You're slowly gonna bring it closer to your chest. And very gently, very gently. I feel a little bit dizzy now. It's okay. I'm gonna send you a bubble for you. Send a bubble to help you breathe in this, Luna. But now it starts to feel a bit more clear to me. Do you agree? All trauma and tests keep coming up. So I'm learning to choose what to give energy to sometimes. And it's okay. Have a beautiful yoga, Andrea. So just one last little energy bubble. There. Let's receive. Beautiful. Just breathe with it. It's okay. Because I know there's so much coming up and we need to meet. So when it comes up, we just meet, breathe, thank it, and let it go. Just be. But I see, I feel there's so much coming up. Let yourself breathe. How do you feel, my friend? Because I feel a little dizzy in this, because your body wants to know how to handle this new energy that is coming in. How to handle you. You are becoming the captain of this ship of you, right? You really are stepping into that position. So every part of you is waiting for your signal, what to do next. What do I do? Essence. But it's beautiful. You really are coming a long way. Sorry. Like a standstill. Yeah, because people are, or people, sorry, it's almost like people, you know, it's almost like you own this crew, right? You're the captain, and you've been handling your life in a certain way for so long, and thinking about yourself in a certain way for so long, and letting other people lead you in a sense, and sending these searchlights out to help find someone who could see you, to tell you what to do or how to be. And now you found that within yourself. And so every part of you is now waiting for you to find the position and the role and the place for that individual part. Mm. It wants to move, yeah. So what you need to do is to simply breathe in this beautiful energy that is you. It's you. And just wait. Let it take the time. Like we said before, this time you have time. This time you can make it take time. And it's okay. And you get to meet. And that is so beautiful. So, really, anything today or what we say today is truly just we see you're struggling, but this that you're feeling now, I would like to go to continue to check on you because you have some strings that we need to tune sometimes. Just a way for you um, to have the strength and the energy to do the shift that you're doing. The shift. But otherwise, what you're experiencing and what you're feeling truly is part of the beautiful process of you taking charge. You. And it's beautiful, my friend. So, a little figurine for you today. It's actually this hen wants to come forth today for you, Lina, with you. And what they're saying is that it's about pecking order. And it's about being a bird and just follow suit what others do. And when we look at hens, and when we look at them from a distance and we see them interact with one another, it can look a bit like sometimes like they're doing a bit of the same thing, all of them. But we have to remember that they are individual, that their emotions, their memory, they are beautiful, but they thrive in being with others. And you're not someone who, it's okay to be alone, but it's also okay to choose when to be alone. Because it feels like you are choosing between, you feel like you have to choose if you want to be alone or if you want to work with others. And your heart is telling you both things. You want to do both. And that's okay. You can do both. You can thrive with others and still be in your unique self. And it's okay to lay down by yourself and speak. You don't have to interact when laying their eggs or when watching over their eggs and being in their nest. You don't have to interact with others. Sometimes too. It's just a reminder that you are unique, and it might look like you do the same thing as other people do, because I feel you have a worry for that because you want to be you, right? As many people would resonate with. Also, it's okay to be alone, even in a group. So it's okay, you can live alone, but still be working with others. And that is what is so important today. And also, let it take time. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, but believe in the life. Yeah. Struggling to accept that I cannot, but let it take. Okay. is what I have for you, Luna. And I think it's beautiful. Because what you're feeling right now is you understanding you. Learning to listen to your voice. And not your voice through others. Not your voice from out there to us, but from in. So that is a little reminder for today. How do you feel now? Still, I can't help, and my heart just doesn't feel that. Of course you can. Of course you can have both. Of course. You have us. Always. And you have friends and people who wants to work with you and family. You can live alone, still be a part of a group, Luna. You can have your separate space, and it's okay to be there. It's okay to be nesting by yourself. And it's okay to sometimes come out and say, now I want to spend time with others. And then it's okay to go back and just be by yourself. We love you the same. Just feel okay. Is a thunderstorm coming in, honey? Don't tell me we have to cut the stream short. I love this. Let me know, because I'm sitting in my headphones. So let me know, honey, if we need to. Yeah, let me know when we need to cut the stream. So then we know that there's a thunderstorm on its way. Okay? This is what I have today, Luna. Just breathe. She'll be right here with you. You feel okay, my friend? And remember, every emotion is equally beautiful. It's you. You feel. Do we need to cut it? Really? Jag är precis klar med en reading. So guys, got to hear some Swedish there. There's a thunderstorm coming to us, but it's not here yet. But we might be a very abrupt ending to the stream once it's. So Bempus will come running up here and say, "We're gonna cut the stream now. I can see the lightning." Okay, because we're not protected in that way for electronics. Okay. That was beautiful, my friend. So if we're in the middle of the reading, we will continue next stream. We will be back on Tuesday. If we wouldn't be back this night, we're back on Tuesday, so don't worry, guys. But let's continue. Just so you know, if I need to run, it would just cut off. Okay. Thank you for letting me give you that, Luna. You're not alone, and it's okay to be alone. That's a good one, hey? Okay. Let's see, like I said, if I need to cut it, it will happen very quickly. But you'll know why. Okay. Thunder! Thunder! Cute. So, I'm gonna bring a little candle back, and we're gonna see if we can awaken the being, shall we? Before we need to cut the stream, I want to see if the bee wants to join. Cute, Luna. I think Bempus is checking the Fanda. Can hear Fanda situation. Oh, I can hear him running back and forth to the outside. Let's see. Let's bring out a new candle. Oh, fresh candle. Oh, I'm sorry you can hear that. Let's see if the bean wants to join. Can check it. Can see. Oh! This camera is not in the way it used to be. That might be an issue. We'll see. We'll see what happens. See? You want to join? Want to join, little bee? No, I think we changed the settings too much. I think it's shy today. No, I don't think he wants to be here. We changed the lighting in here, so I think that might be the issue. We had a beautiful... This candle made a beautiful beam last time. It wasn't this candle, actually. Maybe it was a special candle. Maybe that's why. No, Paga. The beam is shy today, it looks like. Oh dear. See if it will show up. I will leave it here. We'll see if he wants to join. Because sometimes it takes a little while. See if he wants to show up. If he wants to join us. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Could be when it's heated up. He might. We'll see, Paga. We'll see. So, Ara, I think you're next, my friend. And remember, if I need to run, it's because of the thunderstorm. And Emily, thank you so much for follow. Welcome to the little corner, my friend. Welcome to the corner. So, Ara. Oh. Feels like your thoughts are everywhere. You know, Tara, when you don't need to tell yourself to calm down. So you don't need to tell yourself not to stress, because that makes you stress some more. So what you just need is to accept that you're stressing instead. Oh, thank you for gifting us up to Blaze. I love that name, by the way. Blaze of Haze. So Tara, it feels like you're telling yourself not to stress because of how we worked. You are now in this mindset where you feel more relaxed and more free. And when we then start to feel the stress coming in, the stress of just keeping track of what is happening, of everyday life, what we used to before this healing took place, then we have a tendency of starting to feel like, oh, this shouldn't be here. Why am I feeling like this? Can't be feeling like this. This must be a memory from how I felt before. And so we go back into this, starting to once again look down on our own feeling instead of embracing. So the stress and the anxiety is right. It's with you. It's been with you always, and it's with you, and it's always gonna be, because it is anxiety from one perspective. It's stress from one perspective, but in it, it's also every other emotion. But we see it from what we're used to, so in that you're right, yes. But this is also your strength. This is also what you need to have in order to stay alert and to have and to take care of all the people that you take care of and all the things and tasks that you have given yourself and that you actually thrive from, as well as taking care of yourself. So what is happening now with the healing that we've started, Tara, I truly feel that you now expect yourself to take care of yourself in a way that you felt you couldn't give yourself time to before. But with that comes the expectations of doing so 100% and in a new way altogether. So when this ordinary, for you, ordinary emotion that you recognize from before comes in, you see it as being negative, if that makes any sense, if you would resonate. And so it starts to creep up on you, and you want to see yourself not in that mindset anymore. But it's just you. It was you before the healing. It is you now. We've not changed anything. We just opened up the door to see the different perspectives. So let yourself see it also from the perspective of this. Like I said, when we brought it up in bubblegums, and I saw all your anxiety is something you feel is blocking you. Let's not block that. Let's meet. Let's have it take place and see what it is. Because, like I always say, we anchor aspects of our lives and feelings into situations and emotions that we might not even be aware of. And you know this, we've spoken about. I talk about this a lot. But it's also true when it comes to anxiety and stress. And also this, like I said, this is your strength. This is what you need to do in order to, it keeps you alert and keeps you be a good caretaker and a good mother. And also you like knowing what happens. So see it for the beauty of it, that it is. Healing will never take this away, Tara. Why? Because it's not something we can take away. It's just you, and it's stressed from one point. That perspective. It can also just be the curiosity. But in some way or form, you need it in a way to be your best self that you want to be. I usually don't talk about best selves because I believe we are just us, no? But from your perspective and wanting to be the best Tara you can be, and especially now when you feel you've woken up a little and can be a little bit free, there's also comes this responsibility that you're putting on yourself. And it's the same thing with the children that we spoke about before. If you see this being, oh, I can't be stressed, this shouldn't be part of it, this is also how we see and work with the children, that we see, oh, this want of not sitting here right now and the stress of wanting to go and do something else. If we shut that out and if we close the door on it, it will want to come out even louder because we're not giving it the appreciation that it deserves. Sorry, it's my legs. I gotta. Okay. We're not giving the appreciation that it deserves. It's the same with your stress. In all situations, meet it and see what is it really about. Why am I actually feeling like this? Compartmentalizing it the way that we discussed before. Also, we're working very much with your heart chakra, as I spoke about before, and also in your heart area of your body. And this is a ongoing healing that I will see how it goes on Monday, like I said. So things will come up, and with it, this feeling of having to keep track will also come up, because it's how you function, it's how you work. So don't try to feel like you have to not be stressed. Instead, ask yourself, where into what does this anchor within me? And just let it be. Meet it, greet it, thank it, let it go, and create this natural. But also meet it, of course, because you have these different tasks that you need to be doing, and then these different, you have so much thought of, oh, how can we make it better? How can we have this aspect become better for this individual? How can I help this person? And you have this beautiful mindset, and you're such a caring individual. Not just the way you work and who you are, but also just how you experience yourself and how you see yourself and what you thrive in, what love is to you. So meet also this, because it's part of that, Tara. Don't feel like you have to, because now when we've healed, it's not okay to feel something that you wouldn't connect to being healed. What is that? What is to be healed? Every emotion and every feeling is part of us. So meet it and just sit down with it and see, what is it? And how can I create a relationship to it? Okay. So, Sarah, I see many dogs with you today. I can't decide. I can't pick one. All of them want to come. And I think the reason why is because you are concentrating, focusing on so many different things at the same time. And with it, being disappointed in yourself for not being able to feel this feeling that you thought yourself to inherit with the freedom. So I have this little doggy to come and join. And I have this little doggy who wants to come and join. And I have this little doggy who wants to come and join. And it's truly just a reminder of, we see you, Tara, and we see all the things that you want to have not control over, but know of at the same time. Just meet it. And like we said, compartmentalize it. It might sound cold and very matter-of-factly, but it is a way that our brain can handle. It's when we compartmentalize it. When it feels too much, what exactly is it? And if we can't put words on it, to it, give it codes, give it colors, or pictures, dog breeds. Just compartmentalize it and say, you know what? And this is for all of you out there, because so many people can resonate with feeling, it's just feeling everything being too much. Right? Sometimes we feel everything is too much. Then we benefit from sitting down, not all, but many, benefits from sitting down and just saying, okay, what is too much? What is it actually? And you tell yourself, you can write it down if you feel like writing it down, or you can just go through it in your mind. Talk to someone else about it and see, it's this and this and this and this. Well, then that's 5 things, or maybe 10. So not too much. This jumble of a net becomes instead these specific things. And like I said, if we can't put a name to them, use colors. Use anything that titles your compartmentalization of them. And just see, okay. And then we can take it one by one. What do I do with this to make me feel at home? And what is so beautiful with this also is that when we dream, things could be different. When we dream, we could feel that sense of relief. We're already there, if we look at it from that perspective. I truly believe we cannot see, we don't know. So Tara, truly, let's dress, be what it is, and meet. And it's okay. Don't feel just because you're healed parts of you. You're not allowed to feel certain emotions. As you are. This is just you. Okay. Does it feel okay today, Tara? And with the colors, like I said, on your home, your woods, just breathe and ask yourself the question. And like you said yellow. Trust yellow. And I would say yellow and green. Yes. Thank you, Tara. Thank you for letting me bring that to you today. Sorry, my music is a little bit loud in my ears. Okay. Thank you, Tara. And let's continue. You and I. Oh, walk in the wood. Thank you, Luna. Have a beautiful walk. It's beautiful, my friend. Arasan, hi. So does this feel okay for today, Tara? Thank you. Lots of hugs. I've not heard any news about the thunder, so let's continue, shall we? So we have pancake rice. You are still here, my friend? The beam is coming up somewhat, but very, very, very subtle. Did you see it? He was right there. Oh, right? There it is. Okay, he wants to come into shot on this camera. How do we do this? Right here it wants to be. But then you can see it in this camera. And that might hurt your eyes. Oh, let me fix this. You see, because he wants to be right there. For you, Pack. Very, very subtle. But it is here. There he wants to be. Okay. Let me see what I can do. Sorry, guys. Let me see what I can do if I can fix it. In some way or form. What? No. Doesn't want to do. Okay. Doesn't want to. Sorry for this, guys. Sorry. Can you stay there? Can you stay there? No. Maybe I can put something here so you don't have to see it. So it doesn't hurt your eyes. If I put this candle in front of it. Oh. If I put it on this little box. No, then you can't see the beam instead. This is difficult. Is it hurting your eyes too much, guys? Or is it okay? Is it okay? Because I don't want to hurt your eyes. Maybe I can zoom a little. Doing this live. Hang on. No. That's not good. You have lots to do, yeah. Take care, Tara. okay, my friend. I wanna load. Hang on. There it is. Oh, not there. Is this hurting your eyes too much, or is it okay? Oh, there. Such a professional stream of me. Is it okay? Maybe it's okay. For this time, huh? What kind of readings? It all depends, my friend. It all depends on you. So I work with my guides. So I work with the Akashic libraries, and I bring the information that needs to be in our interaction in order for your well-being. So it all depends. Oh, okay. Do you want me to say this, Paga? Do you want me to say it? Because I did say this before with whatever comes to your mind. So I'm gonna say that sentence, and then I'm gonna say all the first thing that comes to mind. Okay. Oh. Det första du kan tänka på, Sara. Lila blommor är vackra. Det första du kan tänka på, Sara. Lila blommor är vackra. So that's the first thing you can think of, Sarah. Purple flowers. Beautiful. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Okay, so Paga, what would you want today? Would you want a specific reading, a focused healing, or a general reading? Or how do you feel, my friend? Because you really are opening up right now. Because what you are interested in is continuing to work with energy. So you're immediately searching my frequency, because we've started to work with energy, you and I. You immediately search my frequency and want us to go into that, I feel. And so I'm gonna see if I have a figurine for you today. Okay. It's quite interesting because I feel you really start to have hope. This is very similar. It's a very similar energy to yours, Emma, if you're still here. Is that when we start to have hope, parts of us want to stay in feeling that we do not believe in the future, and we can't quite find the how, as you say, Paga. And it's like now when we are starting to see it from a different perspective and really starting to believe in there being a future for us, with working with what we actually want to work with, it creates this conflict within us, because it is what we've always dreamed of, but at the same time it's not part of who we always been, because who we always been has been that dream not being us, not being enough to achieve that dream. And that negative spiral is what we feel comfortable with. So it's about feeling comfortable in the discomfort, like we spoke about before. And you two are very similar in this energy, that now when things are really start rolling, there you are, Emma, yeah. It truly feels that it's difficult for us to really believe it. And those feelings are okay. Okay. You know, we need to find something that we can recognize as us when going through change, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to handle it. Our body and mind need something to anchor onto and hold onto that still says us. still says Paga. And now when you're exploring energy in the way that you do, it's beautiful because they are telling me that, because I was a little bit worried for you, Paga, before, when you start feeling like a superhero with this energy work that we've been doing. This mic? What? Is it broken? Really? Are you sure, honey? Can anyone else hear this? It's just you, honey. It's just our internet, I think. Love. But thank you for letting me know, because our this mic is giving up a bit. It's just our internet, love. See, this is the same with your energy, Paga. I really feel like before I was a little bit worried because you started to feel like a superhero, but now you really have the thought, you have the thinking, and you're starting to really connect the energy work to your heart in a more humble way. I feel you really come to think about this in a different way and in a different light. And that really is beautiful for me to see. Would you agree, Paga? Because I really feel you are starting to open the way you see yourself, and also how you see what you can do in this that you want to do. You know, I feel you're starting to see the perspective not only for what you can do in your life, but also how to feel about it. Because when I started out with, I mean, in the system, like I said, when I first connected to my telepathic twin, my brain could just handle him as being a computer, a Wikipedia, and I would just ask him questions and use him as a source for information rather than an actual human being, because that was what my brain could handle. And with you going into this energy work and your biological ability, you start to see it as a superpower, because it's what your brain can handle, and also you being very, open to reading about superheroes. It is what makes sense to you. But now I feel you're starting to calm down a bit in this. And beautiful. Keep writing. Keep writing your experiences. I really feel that. So it was just a quick little something in that. I see what you're doing, and I see how much you're really taking this to heart. But I also see how you differing a bit about energy and how to use it as everything else. Yeah. But I feel you're starting to become a bit humble towards it as well. And that I feel is beautiful. Your guides really are coming in as well. And you really open up yourself. And I know that it's a confusing thing because of the energy shift, the energetic shift. It is beautiful. Yeah. So at the same time, the same thing with Luna, with all this going on, you have a very similar experience right now, but this being more curiosity, and the difference between curious mind and it's like the teenager and the adult that we spoke about before. Curious mind and the more humble mind, and they are really coming together slowly to make it just you. But like I said, our brain functions in this way. Information comes to us in a way that we can understand and that we can keep being us with. So like I said, I thought my telepathic twin was a Wikipedia page. because my brain couldn't handle otherwise. It has taken me many years to realize it's a brain, and just now, almost 4 years later, I'm starting to realize that the memories that were imprinted memories for me before been fantasy. That's where I am now. Paranoia, dreams, nightmares. So it takes time, and with your energy work, it's the same. You see it as a superpower because it's something that you wanted to work with, and now it just opens up this world for you. And then slowly by slowly, you will calm down in it and explore its heart, mind, home, as we spoke about, right? Having the hope and optimistic about my dreams, but at the same time doubting that those dreams are actually reality, but nothing more than a dream. Like I said, to keep you remembering and recognizing you. You need that little something to have you feel you still being you. And like in the case of Emma, I love with, being in negativity and being dependent is a way that you recognize yourself with. And it's a nice feeling of not feeling nice just because it's what we recognize. So it makes sense that that will have to be a part in your journey so that you slowly can start recognizing yourself in a different light. But it will need to take time. And it's still you. You remember this little stone that we spoke about? When first you thought about it, it was you. When the next time you touched it, it was still you. And tomorrow, it's gonna be you. If you remember from some months back. So, right, Aga, right, right, right. And I would like to bring a swan to you. I wonder if I have a swan somewhere. I think I have. It's a swan speaking to you today. A little swan. This is a dove, but it's very close. It's this magnificent... Yeah, okay. Why I say it's close, it's because it's so magnificent. It takes care to be powerful. And you were born powerful as everyone was. So you're not a superhero because of this. You're a superhero because you're alive. Don't feel you have to have your head stuck in, because like a swan, you are protecting. You're very much protecting yourself in a very outbursting way, if that is a sentence. So you're not very open to confrontation right now. You're not very open to people misunderstanding or oppositing you or bringing in other perspectives. This because you are making sense of your own perspective and the energetic shift that you're going through. So it's okay. Just remember, you can still be beautiful. When other people don't want you harm, they don't mean you harm. They want what's best for you. So listen to that inner voice, but be humble. Because we are just human. As energy workers, working with energy, like I always said, it's just a profession. It's something that everyone can do, but that suits some better than others. And when we work from hearts, it's just what makes sense to us. So stay humble, but also towards yourself. Does this make any sense, Pega? How are you feeling, my friend? Keep writing is what comes through. And just be humble towards your own words. What is around you? I understand the importance of writing for me, but there's something I would like to ask you about this. Yes? Go ahead. What is it? And before asking me, can you ask yourself? Just a little challenge to listen to your own. Just to keep that tendency of dependency. Check. So you can type the question, but I want you to also ask yourself the same question, and then we'll work through that. When I'm dealing with my inner demons and unpleasant feelings, sometimes I write it down, but temporarily makes things feel a bit less heavy. Same for meditation, yes. But then they come up again. Yeah, because it's temporary. That's because we need to make a relationship to each of these emotions and each of these memories that you have as a cluster inside of you. So we need you to find that relationship to it, so that you can meet it in yourself and reflect it in others. And that's what we work with the healing saga. And this is also part due to you wanting to hang on to the negativity because of that being what you recognize within yourself. You're thinking the reason why that happens because of myself trying to run away, or trying to stay where you've always been, or where you felt you've always been, in this little room, when in reality you're in this house, in this world. Okay, but we're working with it, okay? So today, just remember to stay humble towards your own words, others, and just breathe. And when things irritate you, write it down, and then read what you've written, and meet yourself that way. But be humble towards it, and use that flame of yours and that home to ground yourself and to feel safe in you. And remember the exercise. Is it a house? Is it Paga? Your name? Or is it home? You? Okay. Sorry for the hiccup. From the boredom, the frustration, the anger. That's something I don't usually do, reading what I wrote. I normally close the book after I write. Yes, I want you to read it. Okay. Try it and see what happens. Try it and see. Does that feel okay for today? Okay. This will continue on Monday, remember? Yes, your energy is this year. And all these questions, Page, that is just coming to you. Write them down and meet yourself. It's a very, very subtle beam today, huh? Very, very subtle. But it is here. I'm sorry if it's hurting your eyes in this camera. Anton, hi. I'm so happy seeing you. See, we did find the time slot that suits you a little bit better. Hi, my friend. Evan. So a thunderstorm is on its way. So it could be that I need to abruptly end the stream. But if that happens, you know why. It's because of lighting. So let's see who we have next. Oh, no other than Is it okay if I call you Curly, my friend? Seem to touch the thunder. Okay, if I call you Curly. So, Curly, they are immediately asking me to ask you to talk to me, to talk to us. You're holding so much inside of yourself, and you don't quite know how to get it out because you feel it doesn't compare to what others are dealing with. And so you keep it shut out, you keep it in here. You take care of it and you meet it, but you don't want to share it because you feel it doesn't compare. Sorry, I went into a reading immediately. I just felt we want you to use your own voice to have that lift rest. Because you have this outlook in life where you just want things to be simple, or you want things to be to love, to be all. And you then feel that your problems and your issues and what you're dealing with, you don't feel that way. You like to share everything, really? It's interesting because I see the opposite. I see you wanting the world to be an open space, but I also see you having a lot inside. So it's interesting if you see the opposite, because immediately what they asked me was for you to have you use your own words. Feel totally open and real to share everything. It feels like you want other. This is really interesting. I love this, Curly. Because I think we all have a lot inside that isn't necessarily shared. So, because the feeling I felt was that you share as much as needed, but you keep things locked up inside, like I said, because you don't feel it compared to what others are facing out there. So I do feel that you, and of course you only take what resonates with you, and you know your own self the best. But really what came through was this, you not sharing what you experience because of you feeling it's not necessary, like you are, what you are saying. I don't think it's a result of comparing. The world isn't totally open. That would be nice. Yeah. Hey Fabian. But it's interesting because I'm trying to see it from a different perspective, but it's the same thing coming up over and over again. It's to challenge you to also share what you don't think is necessary. Because I feel it is bearing you down a bit. Not in a sense that, that it's heavy in any way or form, but it just feels like you are not sharing. You feel some things are better off not shared. And in your energy, I feel that might not always be the case. Maybe judgment? How do you mean, Curly? I suppose I do feel that I don't need to share it. And I think because you dream of this open world, right? You dream of this down to earth, open and transparent. And what they're saying is that in that world, even the small things are part of it, right? It feels like even things that are not so small to you, you see as being small in a wider scale. And that's what I mean with comparing. And because it's just how it comes off to me. And it just feels like if you dream of this open world, to be open and transparent with yourself in all the forms, and not just in your inner self, because like I said, you are taking care of what is happening within you, but also daring to share what might not be of any greater importance could really still mean something for someone else and for you. So a start for the open world is to be open yourself. And I know that you're open in the sense that you are humble, if we come back to that, to how you feel and other feels and how the world is. But it still feels like you are letting some things stay inside. That is truly very prompt in your energy. Maybe things are left unsaid because of fear of judgment rather than not feeling as good as others. Wouldn't that be judging yourself though? We need someone to, we need an opposite, or we need someone to compare to in order to judge. Otherwise, we don't know what it is that we don't want, or judgment in something that we feel is something that we would like to be the opposite of. And in order to do that, we need to see what the opposite is. So wouldn't that be a comparison in itself? Would you agree? Mm-hmm. And that's why I feel you're comparing. Because, like I said, seeing what you experience not being enough in comparison to others, that would have you judge yourself. No? I think this is very beautiful. So the first thing that they did and what they asked me was to immediately start talking to you. Not reading you, but talking to you. And I see now why. Because this is so interesting, right? That we can see it from different perspectives. But always know that you know yourself best. So if you don't resonate, you don't resonate. It's okay. I'm simply telling you what I see in your energy from an outside perspective. I've been working on letting all comparisons fall away. Yeah. Specifically in my partnership. Letting all ideas of what I should be or should be compared to others fall away. You, Curly. Thank you. Just, you have this very open way of seeing others and seeing yourself. But it's quite interesting that the first thing you would say, though, when you feel, now I'm challenging you a bit, you go, I actually don't feel that way at all. And then you start to think and see, well, I have been working on this. You see what is happening? So that in itself would then be a bit of a judgment towards yourself, wouldn't you say? It's just a beautiful thing. Yeah, communication. Yeah, it's just a beautiful thing to talk about this. Because I do feel like you and Pete are very, very, very similar in this, that you believe in everything being just simple when it comes down to it. Life isn't that difficult when it all comes down to it. And why can't people see that? And with star seeds, as I think you would resonate, understand, and heard before, Curly, or just more of a nature seed. It feels like you're very, very closely connected to Mother Gaia in her forms of different animal shapes and different. It just feels you're very, very connected to Mother Gaia. And what is so interesting is that you then look upon the world and say, it should be simple. How can people not understand this? And that in itself really is a judgment. No, it's a comparison. It could be this way. Why is it this way? And then look at yourself. I want to be this individual, but you want to be this individual and you want to be instead of being. See where I'm getting at? So you're very, very closely connected to Gaia and her energy. And in that, you feel, and this is what you have in common with Pete, is that you feel you're carrying the voice of the source, right? And therefore, you're forgetting a little bit about the human side of you actually being put in this body for a reason. And I know that you respect yourself, and I know that you take care of a inner child and all of this. But I also feel you are, like you said, you are scared of what others might think, but I think you're more scared of what you think that others think, which is the same, but for you, you take that extra little step to also see it being what you experience, if that makes any sense. Native American roots. Used to tend to think very abstractly sometimes. Lose myself to the future or past as a result. Float away. So remember that you are still also human. You are still also not just carrying the voice of the source and of Gaia and of your ancestry, but of you, girlie. And it's so common that we forget about us when we feel we should be this clear channel and just spread this. I'm gonna say it now, okay? To you and Pete, I'm gonna say this now. The hippie energy, right? The energy of everything being just what it should be and people can't see it. You know this? But you're still you know? Ah, oh, thank you, Curly. Thank you for the subscription. So you still, you guys don't forget about it. If we believe that we've been put here and that we appreciate what we've been set into, we can't forget about also being given this body, this mind, and every emotion in it. Because you people, you are so, wanting to have this hippie vibe and wanting to just believe, you're also so prone to not daring meeting or thinking that you should not inherit and you should not have these feelings that you see as being negative. But putting them in a negative vibe is in itself a judgment. So maybe try to get rid of all these titles and just be you, Curly. Because no matter how many lives we have and how vast the universe is, this is what we have right here, right now. That is, you get to tell me who you want me to talk about. So to lift a specific individual up and to have me share this with the community. To just say, to have a little shout out, if you may. It suggested it to us. We did this today, Bembus and I, these different things that you can buy. And it suggested it to us in Swedish, and the platform is completely in Swedish for us. So we thought, naturally, that it would get translated. because it was something that Twitch suggested, right? So that's why. Mm. 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 Right then, when you said hip energy and same not being able to see it, I got a figurine pull suggestions. Huh. So how do you feel, Carly? Sorry, I'm gonna talk to you something. I still can't find that dashboard. Can you find it for me, honey? You're on my computer. Can you find that dashboard so I can see what people bought? So I can actually give you what you bought for your bubbles? If you're here, honey. Can you find that dashboard that I can see what people bought? It should be in the moderation settings. Or the moderator dashboard, they said, I think. As long as I can still see the chat. Will you see if you can find it for me? So I can see, because then it doesn't show up on notifications. So it was in a separate notification board. Mm. Hi, Kara. So, Curly, that is what I have for you today, is that as a starseed and as an earthling, can I use that word? Earthling meaning this beautiful, connected, so very connected to the Mother Gaia. Don't forget who you are right here and now. And don't forget that anger, frustration, irritation, and judgment and fear and all of these things also are part of you. And they are as valid and as beautiful the next moment. Because we feel we have this purpose. Or you're more like you believe life having a purpose, or it is what it is. It's okay. More of a feeling. But being in this energy that comes from Gaia, don't forget you, Carly. That's what I want to say. Mm. Okay. Just a little small push. And let's see if we can find a figurine for you. Yes. So, Curly, some things are hiding in plain sight. And because you're so open to seeing the small things, appreciating them, you started to get a blind eye for what is right in front of you and might be on a bigger scale. Because you're focusing on the small thing. So, one of the things being you, your identity. Because you're focused on how to behave in certain aspects and to be gentle, and not gentle in a sense of being gentle towards other people, but being gentle in life, because it's just what it is. So what you're seeing in front of you is as valid. When you feel all these emotions building up, they're there for a reason. And like I said, no matter how many lives, this is what we have right now. No matter how many dimensions, how many perspectives, how many parallel lives, this is what we experience right now. And it should be as valid. Okay? Let's feel okay. Just a little reminder today, Curly. And does this? it! Thank you, honey. This will okay, Curly. Little reminder, a little push, small little bubble, as we say here. Thank you for letting me get. So I'm gonna check, guys. I'm gonna check, cause Bemp is found, so I can say, It says that no one bought nothing though. Has anyone bought anything with the bubbles and not getting the reward for them? Because it says this honey seems to be just the Swedish ones though. It seems I only have two options here, love. I only have the Swedish and the uppmärksammat in Swedish. I don't seem to have the other two. Or the other, sorry. Check, guys. Anyone in chat? Oh, thank you, Barrett. Yeah, no, I only have the, It doesn't work, honey. I only have the two. I only have the two. You keep looking. Thank you, Barrett. Oh, it's the ones that require validation. Where can I see the ones that don't do? Where can I see the ones that don't require it? Anyone knows? Maybe we should have everything require validation. Whee! Has anyone asked to have a pool or something that I have missed? One being in. Oh, Senthen, are you still here, my friend? Lovely having you here. I saw you said. Okay, yesterday I made a choice to take off my mask, and the song I was listening to mentioned "I Trust Your Face," and I found a coin of heads under me. That's beautiful, right? Being coincidences or being a meaning, everything has meaning. But there also is such a thing as coincidence, but life is beautiful, isn't it? I love when these things happen. Senten, okay. Oh, thank you, honey. Does it work now? Yes, it works now. Thank you. Sentient. They're asking me to blow out this candle, actually, and to use the smoke to see you, to find you. I'll do so. Okay. Hang on. Let's see. To come forth. It's interesting because, yeah, I want to talk about shadows, sentient, or sentient, sorry. There's a penguin coming through for you, but he's hurt his beak. Well, not his beak. So, I feel they want to talk about shadows, and they want to talk about you can be powerful even. That's what they're saying. And it's okay to dive under, to be underneath the ice by yourself, doing what you need to do in order to find food and come back. And sometimes the way up can be a bit cold, but it is your way. So what they're talking about here, I feel because the beak is broken though, Senten, you have this mind of where you just get this feeling of what you want to say in order to, where it's almost like you have a Okay, bear with me. You have a telepathic part to you where you can hear and sense other people's thoughts, but you're very closed off from this. So instead of hearing it clearly, it all gets a bit muffled or quiet, and you find yourself in silence sometimes. It goes from complete sound and noises and all of it to complete silence. And in the silence, there's this observational frustration in that you just know that something is what is coming through if you would resonate with it. And I also feel this being also connected to your body. Oh, he's hiding. Look, he's hiding behind the candle. You are very much in hiding right now, on different levels in your life and also in yourself. And I'm not saying that you are always by yourself, because you're not. And I'm not saying that you are not an outspoken person, because you have your days where you really like to meet and to talk to people, but you also feel very much in hiding. I get right now. And the beak is broken because it feels like you dive under to find your food. But the beak being broken, you can't collect it. So you think, you feel, you sense that something is missing. And what they're talking to me, I know that you won't resonate 100% with this. I know this is a challenging thing coming through, but I feel you go from noise to silence in a very abrupt way. And when that happens, you feel something is, you know that you're searching for something. So I feel it sensing in my body. You're searching for something. You're waiting for something to pop up. And this is why I believe you having a telepathic part of you, or a telepathic, not ability, but it's just in you. You feel you're waiting to sense the people and to actually hear what they say, but you don't. So it just gets this silence that is not overwhelming, but you just know something is missing. And what I would say is to try to listen, because you're trying to listen and understand what is happening out here. I know that you're doing the work to also work in here, but listen. Don't bother to hear what other people think, say, or feel. Start from in here, and you will find that would resonate with others. Because I truly believe we can only see in others what we have and what we know in ourselves. So if we don't give ourselves the opportunity to meet ourselves, how can we find something in someone? If we are a blank canvas for ourselves, we will see others being the same. That makes any sense? So start listening to yourself, but also don't feel you have to push yourself into meditation, push yourself into calming down. Just breathe and do what you love. Because I know that you enjoy listening. I know that you enjoy being in nature and listen and observe. But you also have other things where you can just be you. And don't push yourself into meditation only. We can meditate in different ways. But I feel your beak is broken because you feel something is missing. So you can't collect the food that you're going under to collect. And so it doesn't make any sense to you when you then return to land. So listen to, and don't try to hear everything out. Because it all, yeah. And when you do meditate, don't follow practice of other people. I know that you're so closely bonded with your way. Trust and do those beats beating. Trust yourself and dare use colors. Trust you, Senten. Does this make any sense to you, friend? If you're still here, and I think you are thinking about what I've said. Make any sense, my friend? Can you resonate with? Because you want to do it right when you meditate. How can you not do it right when you listen to you? Just breathe. Your beak is not broken. You're simply trying on someone else instead of yours. Makes sense? Oh, is it the capture? Sorry, we have a bit of problem with it. Thank you, Sentient, for letting me sentient. I always want to say sentient to you. Remember that you're sentient, Senten. All the love to you. I'm gonna do a little bit of a shorter one for Emma. Because the reason why I do this figurine pulls is so that it won't be a full reading. But this just came through as being one. I'm sorry. Hi, Missin, my friend. It's beautiful seeing you. Long time no see. And Boet, if I have more than one cat, yes, I do. So Emma, it's gonna be a short one, right? If it's okay. And it's gonna be this one today. And I'm gonna talk about a very, very, very common little sentence. Little thingy. Is your cup half full or half empty? Mm. And that is what wants to come through today, Emma. Because you know it, being stuck in the negativity and we want to see it being half empty. But is it? Or is it half full? And also, what does it contain? This is a flower pot, but there is no flowers in it. Can we be interested in the water? What is actually underneath and may not be as pretty, but is as beautiful. Mm. So we talk a lot, you and me, Emma. So this was just a little reminder today. And also, don't be afraid to do those calls. I think I know what that refers to, but they are also talking about family members here, Emma. And thinking about how much you want to keep to yourself and how much you want to share, because this is also too big to keep just for yourself, right? And you have the possibility to share. So just breathe, listen to your music, play your instruments, and think about how much you want to share, how much you really want to keep to yourself, and what you can share with your family members, because they are going to be there no matter. Okay. That's what comes through today. I'm gonna put it right here. Right there. Huh? So you know what I mean. But family members today. Emma? Family members. Think about it. Okay? Love to you. I'm gonna see. Okay. So, my very first time being able to catch you live. Oh, yeah, I am well. How are you, Miss N? It's beautiful seeing you. It's beautiful. I feel your energy. It's so energetic but tired. Which is basically all of us right now, right? Thank you. So, poets, you asked because the cat in the frame wasn't familiar. There are only dogs in the frame today. I think you will recognize this one. This one is a little bit more familiar in your energy, poet. The one we had was this one. Hmm? But there's no cats in the frame today. There's just dogs. There's dogs, a hen, a bird, a penguin, and a deer. It's not a deer, but it's a deer. It's a deer. But this one is your energy today. I'm actually gonna put it right here. Look, there's loads of them today. You mistook the white and tan dog for a cat. This one? I think it's a dog. It's always been a dog to me. And this little puppy. Yeah. It's always been a dog to me. I think it is. What? Just woke up. I do feel excited and energetic, but a bit tired. Yeah, I told it it's due to low vibrational beings that are attached to my energy, so they were hanging out with me. Uh-huh. Of course, I would also call that a dog, yeah. Missing usually because you started to read so much outside of yourself. Also remember what is from inside of you. So the external beings can also be a reflection of emotional clusters inside of us. And so always bring you with when you're reading outside, because what you have in yourself, you will see in a reflection in what you meet out there. And so when you just make sure that you bring the entirety of you with when you work, and just recognize that the external around you is a reflection of what is happening inside. It's an important reminder. Okay. Cat dog. Yeah. Okay, let's see. The next. Now I can see all the things that you want. Yay, it works! But now I have several things to keep track on. I love this. I love this. Hang on, just see if I can have this also. Can I have this as its own? There it is. Okay. Sorry guys, I having the queue on one side and then the rewards or the channel points on the other side. Now I can keep track on them both. I love this. I love working with this. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. Now I got both of them. Hooray! Okay. So, Blaze of Haze, are you still here, my friend? Yes, that you are. Wish me time, but I used to dealing with aunties and aunties such as that. Yeah. It's food for thought. Yeah, I think it's an approach when I was seeing my spiritual work. I think it'd be interesting to see you. Yeah. So both with you, just remember when we feel so connected to other realms, if we can say that, and it being part of this, just once again remember that you are, your body and you are also part of this. It's not energy that we tap into, it's energy that we're part of. Is how I see it. So, Blaze of Haze, it's your turn. Aha. Okay, hang on. We can maybe fix the captions, the closed captions. Let's see. It works. Okay. It should work now. Try it, maybe. If it works. Okay. So, Blaze of Haze, what would you want today? Would you like a general reading, a specific reading, a focused healing, or a general healing? How do you feel, my friend? You need healing. Would you like a focused one or a general one? I really feel there being a lot of you have a lot of there's actually an emotional trauma here that has located itself in your, once again, left or right. But they're talking about one of your cheeks, definitely. They're saying left, but they're showing me the right one. But one side of your head, your right hand side, yeah. You, no, it is the left. I feel there being such emotional trauma on your left side of your head. It is almost like now in your energy. I'm not sure that you would sense it in your face, but I do feel it being very much collected there. It almost goes numb for me. This is my right hand side, but they're talking about your left. And I want to, there is an energetic core or cord that has been cut off there, having to do with you being afraid of analyzing your future when feeling that you don't quite get to grasp to what happened before in your past. So you have disconnected this cord by your eye, I would say, or cheek. It is just here, so underneath your eye, on your cheek, up a little, right where my glasses started. You've disconnected, or somewhere here. You've cut that energetic thread, so I would like to just breathe. So focused. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if this will be you, my friend. No. No, that's curly. Sorry. Sorry. Hang on. There we go. Okay. So here's Emily. I'll come back to you. It says that you're not here anymore. But I will come back to you if you are here. So, yes, I did start it. It says that it's up and running. The captions, closed captions. I will work it till we fix it till next stream. If not. So, Blaze of Haze, I would like to go in and work with this for you. So I sense it right here. So I'm just gonna see if I can just see if I can get to you. So to bring the two together. So I'm just gonna find your energy There you are. Sorry, honey, can you do that later? Because it's really distracting me right now. Sorry, love. Okay, so I'm gonna find back. I'm sorry. There. Just gonna pull this. Okay. Bringing a little bit of a bubble into this part of the cord. There. And I'm gonna let my hands hold that. And I'm taking the next one. Sorry, honey. The other one here doesn't really want to come out. There it is. Just breathe. It's okay. And this. Honey, can you do that later, please? And now I ask my guides to hold that. And then bring the two slowly. Look, honey, can you do that later? Please, it's really distracting. I need to keep the energy, love. I'm not used to people being on my PC. I just bring it. Okay, there we are. Yes, warming up. It's okay with the emotion coming. We're opening up the channel, my friend. So we are stitching it back together. Can you please tell Bumpus in chat to do this later? Because I don't think he can hear me. Anyone who feels you would like to, could you please tell him to leave the PC for now? Anyone who feels? Now I'm just bringing a plaster to what is stitched. Slowly back. Take your energy. Okay. Just breathe with it. I'm also gonna open up and have a little. This is a new part of healing that is so beautiful. Just take this little powder of healing energy that I'm just letting find its way into your energetic cord. Okay. Good. Sorry, I'm just gonna rehygienize myself. Just gonna provide some very beautiful, gentle healing as the energy reaches out into the body. There, it's connecting. Just beautiful. Okay, Blaze, I'm gonna shift your energy first towards one side and then the other to balance you out. So I'm coming up by your head. I'm slowly gonna shift the energy this way. Is this what you don't want to see in yourself? It's okay. It's okay. And the other way. It's what you wish you had. Balance it out. Who wants you? You up Because I was a little distracted, I'm just gonna make sure that I'll do as I could. I'm gonna send a little bubble and the energy is fine. That we don't leave any gap in the energy. So you can feel a bit tense, or you may not feel nothing at all. But we are slowly letting it heal. Okay. Let me see that hand. What are you scared of, my friend? Because it feels like you're scared of finding your place in life, as many can resonate with. Scared of understanding if you can sense other people or not. Empathy really coming through because you're closing off to yourself because of what you experience. What I want to do, I want to move to your hands, to your palms. And as someone being very close to frequency, as you are, that's why you sometimes feel completely overwhelmed. Remember what I said to Miss Sin? Everything we have around us is a reflection of what we have in. So the deepest, darkest that we want to hide in here from ourselves and others will actually be what we then, the lenses of what we perceive are. And it's also what comes closest to others. And that is what will reflect back directly on us. So what you need right now is healing for yourself. So because of you being empathic, not an empath per se, but being very close with frequency and a sense healer, in a sense, a mind healer, or using your heart but wanting to connect to the mind, but is sensing people. And we have these glowing orbs in healing, and we work with energy workers or people close to frequency. Those usually pop up and say, hey, here I am, like our own little chakras healing us. And these orbs are now very much focused outwards to help or to sense others. What we need to do is to bring them back into you to help you heal yourself. So what we're slowly doing, and they're asking me to do this in a reflection of me to then send to you, so I will. This is outside of what you can see. I'm sorry for that. I'm just holding my palm up. But I need to be here. So I can't stretch it. But I'm gonna simply let those back in to you, and not trying to heal the world in order to heal you. Okay. I'm gonna send you a little bubble as well. Now come. Just gonna open. Here comes the bleeding. It's okay. So you are both bleeding and being very dry at the same time, which to me means that you resonate, but are still very suspicious, or not quite. It doesn't feel quite at home, which is totally okay. But I feel we reach you. Sense. What is important is not for you to trust in me. It's for you to trust in yourself. So it doesn't matter to me how you feel about me. I love us to you to be comfortable in the situation and in the interaction. But when it comes down to it, we do this for you as well. Hello was something that needed to be said before. And we're now letting the energy spread from your hand, your arms, torso, belly, your neck, back, your eyes see too much. It's okay. You get hallucinations, or when you don't quite know what is reality because of the emotions building up behind. It means something different, but I see it with your eyes that you sometimes don't quite trust what you see. Or it could be just this interaction in general. That's okay. Working behind, head, down your back and your spine. Let me just activate that healing orb so that you can breathe, sleep. Down the spine. Your side, over your brain, down your let it embrace. This is you healing. Down, breathe. I'm gonna let it go out also in the aura and in our different body. Slowly heal. Once again, balancing the energy. You have a tendency of shifting and not really trusting yourself. Want to balance that energy. Like I said, please, you don't have to trust. You don't have to believe in me. Believe in yourself. And if I can give you something with this community, know that you're not alone. Know that you're free to be yourself. I know you feel people can't understand what you've gone through. It's true, because we only see things from our perspective. So I am alright. Even me as a telepath. It's just me. But know that you're not alone and that people here would like to hear you out. Would like to come in contact with me. I would love you to just... I know that words can be too much right now. I want you to just feel that you can share. There's nothing you need to hold back. I know you feel that. It's okay. How are you feeling, please? I'm just gonna enter your third eye. You are. How do you feel? Same leg. Just breathe in. Just breathe in. It's okay. Just breathe. Just listen to your thing. You can even put your hand by your nose. Feel breathing. Feel that God. No one can ever tell you when something that wasn't for you, because this is life, and no one has the right to say or have an opinion on it. They're entitled to their opinions, but not to try to change you. Know that you're not alone. But with that, also know that it's okay that you need time by yourself. So just acting those healing orbs. Feel you. Does this feel okay? Yeah. My light can't burn out. Good. Up to another one. With your energy the same. Let's do this together. Okay? Let's do this together. Let's light. Let's bring your energy. It's just you. And let's light. New day. Let's bring light to the situation first. Like this. So I forgot about that. And then light your way of seeing your heart meeting you place. This is just you. What you have gone through. And where you are. It's your journey. It's you. You are the same. But experiences give us away. To experience ourselves in different ways. It still is. You are beautiful. Now, light the light for not a new life, for loving the one you have. Like I said, you're not alone. Whatever we can do, whatever we can provide, or if you find someone else, know that you don't have to be alone. It's okay to be alone as well. Right now you need healing. You need healing yourself. But you got through it. You did it. thinking about when we experience trauma. I was thinking about how that makes us, that opens up for us to see things from a different way or a different perspective. So we can't change what happened. It's me, what we've been given. Let's meet him. And who is him? That's you. Thank you. It's what I have for you. Feel okay. And it needs to take time. It needs to take it time for the body and mind to be able to still know. As I said, the bubbles of joy scared away the thunderstorm. Or maybe we brought it in and created it, or made it become a natural flow of it. Okay. And whatever we can do, if you just want to be here in this community, know that you don't be alone. And join us on Discord if you feel. There are many people there who and who also know how it is to be alone. Sometimes want to reach out. Well, Emily, I can't see. I don't think. Still, are you my friend? I'm gonna check. I don't think you are. Check. I can't see if it's green. You see if this is green? I think you might not be here. It looks like. Okay, let's put it as pending. Ara-san, you are here, right? I can see you. You're just enjoying your time, are you? You know what I feel with you, Ara-san? With your energy, I just see you experiencing life through others. So I see you, this is just how it comes through to me. I just see, watching TV or me right now and just getting lost in, and I'm not saying that you're always focusing, but it feels like you're getting lost in how you imagine other people's lives be. In a sense, it feels like you want to experience, or you want to think, you want to fantasize, you want to explore how it can be to be other people, in a sense, or how other people live. Not because you want to run away from your own life, not at all. The opposite, actually, because of wanting to see what else is out there. Well, opening up that curiosity of you. That's the first thing that I see. And just explore the possibilities is what comes to me. I'm gonna pull a figurine for you. Or actually, Arasan, there is something I want to check. See? I'm gonna tease it with a little candle. Okay. Let's see. present. Okay, so I feel you have found a way to let go, Harrison. I feel you wanted to heal. This feels like being with family situations, family relations, and just, in general, feeling misunderstood with people that are so close to us in a sense and not close to us in another. And I can resonate with this. And it just feels like you found a way to heal in that, just let it go and just let it be. And that has led you to being more curious and open to the world. So I'm asking my guides to see if you really let it go, or if you're wanting yourself to see it as being letting it go. But I see this being an ongoing process for you, where you learn to be, if we talk about this being humble, okay, so what I do feel that you could think about is to meet that child inside of you. So not just to meet the situation and accept it from the more mature way of looking at it. So from what is now and looking back at it, and I'm thinking why you are thinking this, because you're wondering if you really have let go. And I think that's because you've let go in a sense that you can see it today. So you look at what happened back then and you see it today, and that you let go of. But what you've not done, I feel, is to see it from who you were back, to see it from the small child inside of you who doesn't understand all that, because you've let go of the situational experience. You let go of what happened. But what I feel you've not quite let go of, and that you can't, is what you felt and what you experience as being a child. When there's so many things happening at one point, everything just happens at once, and then nothing happens, and then everything happens at once again, and then everything just shifts, and it becomes this slow feeling of just, now I don't know what will happen, because things are changing around me at the same time they're not changing, and I don't understand what people talk about, and I don't understand why people don't talk and when they talk. And this experience from the child's point of view, and also when someone is not well that we love or that we are so close to, a child will also put that on their shoulders, and not knowing what to do or how to be, trying to find a way to do the best you can, and then when growing up not feeling accepted or respected, and people not seeing what you, because the situation being that you can't interact the way you'd want to, but you spending so much energy wanting to do the right thing or trying to make sense of it all, and people not seeing how much energy you spent, and that resulting in you also seeing the lack of action because of the situation being so that you couldn't do anything. So I would say that you have let go of the situation. You have let go of what happened, but you have not forgiven yourself in the feeling and the emotion of it. And what we need to do is to meet it, greet it, thank it for the experience. Let it go. Let it be what it is. Letting go is not closing the door on it. It's meeting it and creating a relationship to it so that it can become a part of our natural flow. See? So even though you're feeling, now I can breathe, you still feel something is attached to you. And that is you being afraid of people judging you in your actions, in your lack of actions. Not because you're lacking actions, but because you're afraid of people seeing that from that perspective. And also lack of emotion. It's like you're afraid of becoming a fat, what's it called when you're not, you're not showing emotion, that you're lacking the human parts, because that is something that you have felt been very ignored in your upbringing, is your emotions, is what's coming through in the energy. And so still what is attached to you is you being afraid, or how I look at it is you being afraid of people seeing you as being cold. So I wonder if you looking into other people's lives and experiencing things from, because it's not you experiencing from their point of view, it's you feeling that situation and exploring it and experiment with it. I wonder if part of that is your way to try to find your way back to being empathic, or realizing yourself being empathic, because I feel you're afraid of becoming not antisocial but just cold. So Arasan, what you need to do, what I feel from how I look at it, is actually to cry, and not cry because of being a victim, but to cry because of you simply letting you have an outlet of all this frustration that you built up inside of you, being afraid of getting too close to the feeling of feeling misbehaved, not misbehaved, mistreated, but also misbehaving, but certainly mistreated. You're so afraid of losing the appreciation to the world because you're not appreciating yourself. So if you were to lose the appreciation to the world, you would have nothing left, is how you feel coming through your energy. And therefore you're trying to so you try to appreciate the world, and you try to find new aspects of yourself. That's what you're doing, Harrison. By looking into other people's lives, you're trying to find new aspects of yourself so you can connect to, if you resonate, so you can connect to new parts and new titles that would not be you being cold or you being emotionless, but other things. You have not forgiven your parents, and you're not forgiving the people around you. Have you forgiven yourself? You try to. What if you don't have to forgive in the sense that you are trying to, because you're trying to let it go? Yeah. Yeah, I know that was a challenge for you to maybe see from that perspective. Because it could be. Because you're lacking a lot of, if someone were to ask you how you would explain yourself, or not explain yourself, how you would explain you, how you would tell you of you, it would, you wouldn't have too many words. So I think you're trying to find that. Wow. Thank you, Bubblor och Glädje, for the kind donation. Bubbles of joy, help from the fire, the thunder. Thank you. So I think you're simply trying to find new ways of describing yourself, of understanding yourself. And you think, you know what I think you're doing with this? Because in this, I think you are subconsciously actually meeting the inner child of you that you have not brought with in letting go of the situation. I think this is your subconscious way of meeting that child of yours. And when we work from the child's point of view, we can't put in any judgment. Who would put judgment on a child? So you see it for what it actually is, and with that, you are actually exploring yourself and finding new ways of seeing yourself, which I find is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So you wonder, have I actually let this go? Well, you can't let it go because it's part of you. Have you forgiven it? Parts of it, yes. So will you focus on forgiving it completely? Or will you focus on creating relation to it? Bring it inside of you. Live here on out. It's okay not to be able to forgive. And I know that you're trying so hard to do. So forgive in your way. Meet it. What really happened in you. Greet it. Let it go. By bringing it into becoming a part of the flow. You feel this is helping you somewhat? Feeling my hello, Chris Individual. How are you, my welcome to your little corner. Enjoy your sit. You were much I didn't even know I could get help with. Because you thought you had to figure it out yourself. I see you, and maybe that is the whole affirmation that you needed. No, you're not alone. You have been mistreated, but it has also been a situation. And so you let go of the situation from this point of view, but now you're meeting the child by exploring your options of understanding. That is beautiful. So that is what I have for you today, son. So what can you do actually? Let yourself explore. Don't feel it's ever too late to explore who you are. Because it's just you. You, and every emotion is as valid as the next. Thank you for being you. And if you ever want to talk to me one-on-one, Discord is the easiest option to get in. You feel you want to share, but I think the most important person to share with right now is you. Take this time when you can. Just meet you, the inner child, the emotions, and meet it, greet it, thank it, let it go. I have a beautiful meditation called the pond, where you go out to a body of water and you let all these associations and memories and objects come floating towards you on the surface, one by one. And whatever comes up, however horrid, however awful, however, well, however simple, you meet it, you greet it, and then you let the next come up. And whatever you meet, it's just you. And then when you see your own reflection, you do the same. You meet reflection, greet it, you thank it, and then you breathe, connecting you with your roots and your branches, Gaia, the universe. It's a beautiful meditation, maybe something that you can try. Just listen to your inner. And also, if you like to work as an energy worker or like to find the path that you're on when you feel ready, I am also an energy worker, and I would like to take. I'm a little bit full booked by now at the moment, but you ain't just get in touch. But now, first off, get in touch with yourself. Just breathe. All the love to you, my friend. Okay, Missin, you will stay in queue until you get your reading. So you will be pending. So if you show up at another time, another stream, you will get your reading. So you'll stay in queue until you leave the queue or until you get your reading. So don't worry. I'm sorry my readings are so long. But hopefully it's given something to you to just beautiful seeing you here, my friend. So thank you, Harrison, for letting me give you that. It is actually so. I had a question before if it takes my energy to do energy readings. And oh, where's my mouse? There it is. It does. And I've been thinking of maybe keeping it to just 4 tops a stream. So I'm thinking the people who are left now, and then RCA podcasts, Missin, and Shaktibaki. Sorry for mispronouncing your name if I did. It might be that we take you next time you're available. Okay. I have 1 bubbles of the day. I have. Is it that one? The bubble of the day is Chris. Are you still here, my friend? Or Christly Inevitable. Sorry for calling you Chris. Christly Inevitable. Are you here? Christly Inevitable. Or have you gone? I will keep it. I hope I can. Okay. If you are here, let me know, but it looks like you might not be here anymore. Goatee, one sentence encouragement. Okay, what is coming through is keep your mind about you. You know where you're going. That's what comes through to you. What keeps you? Keep your mind about you. You know where you're going. It's so interesting how many people with this energetic shift, it truly feels like many people have started to really, and I think maybe it has to do with the lockdown as well. You know, people are looking into themselves and saying, you know what, I think I can do this that I dreamt of. It's so beautiful that people are starting to explore their options in the world and in themselves and just being who they are, you know? It's so beautiful. I think it's so beautiful. Mm. Thank you, Cody. Mm. As you mentioned it, the username in my case doesn't much represent what you are, but what you do. I'm a little bit, with my username. I'm not too sure it's the part of us of our company because we are a family founded company, and a part of it being intuition, being what I do or what we do together, but what I do as an energy worker and healer. And this I hope to build the family, having more people join. I have, as I said, I work as an energy coach as well, or energy worker coach. Just started out. And I'm hoping to have it so that those who want to be a bubblegum with me and to explore energy with me will also be able to stream onto this channel and to be part of this network in a very in a way of in a form of a streamer and doing their work, doing this as a family in a sense. Mm. So for you who are new here, I see Boed's talking about the Discord. Come in and join us on Discord. It's a beautiful little corner. See if we can have members. Love, can you put the Discord link in chat? So whoever wants to join, it's open. Just come in and enjoy it with us. It's also where I keep my, where I have my sessions. It's where I do my private sessions, my processes as we have, my healing, all of them. So come join us on Discord if you feel like it, guys. It's the easiest way to get in touch as well. So, Precisely inevitable. If you are, like I said, if you are here, let me know. I will put you down. I will put down that you. I will put you down. I'm getting tired now, guys. It's 9 p.m. for me. It's a beautiful Saturday. I will put your name down so I know that you have asked for the bubble of the day. Because I'm not sure Twitch keeps it. So I'm just gonna put it down. Bubble of the day. Been following for quite some time, but usually being a silent element. How are you finding it? Have you found some peace with our bubbles? fact that you got such a beautiful energy, I just feel I want to say to you, my friend, you don't have to be afraid. But also, of course, you need to keep your mind into it. But I see what you're facing, and I think it has to do maybe with what is happening in the world right now. And you're not alone, so we're here. There's not much we can do other than just bring joy, but hopefully that can help you see yourself in a way that makes also sense to you to know how to handle the situation that you're facing. We hope to spread love. Because, like I said, it's not much that we can do with what you are going through. But hopefully just that little bubble and help bring peace so you can know how to come through it. But the only chat I'm talking to. Oh boy, so beautiful having you. Know that. Get ready for Friday. Remember, Friday it's bubblegums. Hey guys, I have a question. I have a question for you. If anyone knows, because I need to have a possibility in Discord to meet people over video. Okay, you ready? Video and typing, voice, and sharing music. And it seems like the only way to share music is to have in voice channel. But you can't type in voice channels. Anyone who knows how to fix this? I hope that, like I said, love, I hope becomes. I know it's not what we need in a direct line, but I hope that it can bring joy from inside. Type in a text channel, yeah, and then have also a voice channel up. Directed. So can you, that's a bot, right? That you need to do that. And then I have rhythm, yes, but rhythm only works in a voice channel. Because special voice channel for specifically, yeah, I think that's a bot, isn't it not? Or have they added it? It's for when I work as an energy coach, you know, I want to have everyone at one space and also sharing the music. Is the reason. And some people want to type instead of talking. That's why. I really appreciate you guys. And a special text channel for the, yeah. But that is something that you connect with a bot, is it not? I really appreciate you guys helping me with this. Napoleon, no. We'll look into it. But thank you, Sampan. But I think it's a bot that we need to connect. But we're working on it. We got the rhythm now, so that works. Yeah, we'll look into it. I gotta go now. But it has been an absolutely wonderful stream today. Anyone who wants someone to be rated? Anyone, any specific we can rate? River City is live. I need to rate her. I really want to. She's a beautiful, beautiful tarot reader and a beautiful soul. So I would love for you guys to meet her. Probably most of you probably already know her. But I really want to. Um, I'm gonna rate River. Yeah. So we're gonna roll the credits and then stay put, and we'll be rating River. Okay. It's okay. And you who are new, come on over to Discord and let's have some fun. We'll be streaming next time. We'll be streaming on Tuesday at 3 p.m. CEST. So it is 9 a.m. EST. So it might be a little bit early again, but it is when we are live next. And if you would like to come in contact with me one on one, Discord is the easiest way, or send me an email at v@vintuition.com. But yeah, it's been a wonderful day, it's been a wonderful stream. I'm tired now, I'm sorry. All of you who are up for the reading but didn't receive one today, you are right here in the queue and will be put as pending. So next time you join in, you will have your reading. So thank you. Wonderful stream. I know we're looking we're looking into how the time, suits more people, but it is what we have for now. So take care, all of you, and thank you for being here. And I'll see you very, very soon again. Peace and truly give to all of you. All the love. See you very soon. Hugs and bubbles. Right, have a wonderful continued weekend. I'll see you guys. Bye. Love to you. Bye.